Shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to start by saying, Call Halam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makakodash. Double honors to my apostle elders, the great millstone that taught me this truth, and that rule well, and peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believing in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makakodash, to USA Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makakodash. And this lesson, I want to put my 2 cents on this whole Nick Cannon situation. As we know, you've been seeing all different types of reports on how Nick Cannon, is pretty much under fire for, coming out and speaking the truth, man. All right, because as you have seen from his, from his podcast, he pretty much said that, the so-called black people are the true Hebrews, man, which is the truth, okay, according to the Holy Bible, man. All right, the scriptures prove that you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, but Nick Cannon, came out and spoke, the truth about you so-called Negroes being the true Hebrews, which we know is the Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. But like I said, after he came out and said this, man, Esau pretty much pulled the plug on him. And now he's in the line of fire because he came out and spoke the truth, man. Okay, and so I just want to get some scriptures, to go into this, man. All right, so this is off of penlive.com, and it reads, Viacom fires actor Nick Cannon after he calls black people the true Hebrews, reports. All right, it says, actor and comedian Nick Cannon is under fire for claiming in his podcast that black people can't be anti-Semitic because they are the true Hebrews, according to multiple reports. In the June 30th episode of Cannon's class, the 39-year-old interviews Professor Griff, a rapper who left the Public Enemy hip hop group after making the anti-Semitic remarks. Variety reported, "It's never hate speech. You can't be anti-Semitic when we are the Semitic people," which we know anti-Semitic just goes into Shem, because we come from the line of Shem, man. As you know, after the flood, man, the earth was repopulated by three sea lions, man. All right, it's a Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, so he's pretty much saying that we can't be anti-Semitic because we are Shemitic, man. All right, it says when we are the same people. I'm gonna read it over, Saki. It says it's never hate speech. You can't be anti-Semitic when we are the Semitic people. Cannon said, according to Variety, when we are the same people who they want to be, that's our birthright. We are the true Hebrews. All right, and like I said, man, these celebrities, you're starting to see all of them coming out and speaking on the truth, man, because hey, this Israelite thing is becoming more and more, well known in the world, man, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is putting His Spirit upon His people again, and His people are waking up, man, and to the point where everybody is talking about this. It's on every news station. It's everywhere, man, showing you that the truth is out here. But at the most, you know, everybody is watching the prophets, man, because these celebrities are supposed to be the top people in the whole world, man. Now that their platforms are being struck, and they have no pretty much nothing to do. Hey, they're watching the prophets as well, man, because they're trying to figure out why the world going like it's going, man. And everybody is pointing to the real celebrities, man, which is the men of the Lord, man. All right, which we don't seek fame or nothing like that, but in the end of the day, man, all right, we have the answers to everything that's going on, and everybody knows where to find those answers at, man. Okay, and so with these celebrities, what they're doing is pretty much confirming the things that we've been saying for years, and yet you got people out here that's deeming us as crazy, calling us conspiracy theorists, all these different labels. But in the end, man, hey, we're the reason why they're speaking this truth, man, because they're sitting back and watching and learning and coming back to who they are too. But in the end, the Most High is not using these men because hey, there has to be a 2/3 at the end of the day, and we know that these celebrities, man, they sold their soul, man. All right. But like I said, Esau does not want this truth to get out. So when these celebrities come out, you had, the issue with Deshaun Jackson, last week. Now you got Nick Cannon, and there's been countless celebrities that came out and pretty much spoke on this truth. And Esau, he comes down on him, man. All right, but that's just further confirming, that the words that you see the men of the Lord speaking, man, is true, and I'm gonna get the scripture. This is Joel 2:28, and it reads, I'll actually start at 27. It says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your power, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed." And that's what you're seeing, beginning to take place in the earth, man. All right, because the elect is waking up, and we're calling upon the name of Yahweh Shem Shah, showing you that the Lord is putting His Spirit back in His people, and we're not ashamed to confess the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son to the whole world, man. Yahweh Shem Shah. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my Spirit." And that's what you're seeing happen, because everybody is talking about the truth now, man. All right, all these celebrities that's you know that's out here, man. That you people idolize and worship. They even are acknowledging the truth now, man, because there's no denying it, man. All right, there's no denying the words that this Bible is speaking now, because they can see everything that's coming out is happening, man. Showing you that this Bible, the spirit of this Bible is alive, man. All right, this is not just a fairy tale book. This is a prophetic book that's giving you the rundown of what's going on in the world and why is it happening, man. And because the men of the Lord are out here, prophesying, you know, that's how this word is getting out, man. But hey, everybody is seeing it for what it is, man. I say all these celebrities can't stop talking about this now, man, because hey, the truth is out here, man. All right. Zephaniah 3:19. It says, "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame." And that's what you're seeing the Lord do, because all these celebrities that's coming out and speaking this truth, man. You gotta think, who did they learn this from, man? All right, they learned it from the men of the Lord, man. Because while they've been quarantined, while they've been sitting at home because they can't do their job anymore, man. All right, ain't no more movies getting made. The NBA, the NFL season, all these other sports, man. All right, they're in hiatus. On the verge of getting canceled for the season, man. These rappers and entertainers, they can't tour. You know, so everybody is sitting at home watching who? The prophets, man. And they're coming out and speaking this truth, showing you that all they're doing is confirming that the man of the Lord is been speaking the truth, man. Because like I said, the truth cannot be denied any longer, man. All the facts point to what? That everything that we're bringing out is true, man. All right, and it's evident, according, not just according to the scriptures, but also going into the facts of the matter, man, that the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans are, in fact, the children of Israel, man. Okay, we are God's chosen people, and all the lies and witchcraft that Esau has done to keep this truth hidden, man, is fading away, and everybody is seeing the facts for what it is, man. All right, there's no more denying it, and that praise is and that praise and fame, and you're seeing it happen, man, because hey, everybody's speaking about the Israelites now, man. All right, but because that's coming out, man, you're seeing the backlash that these celebrities are getting for talking about this truth, man. Okay? This is Galatians 4:16, and it reads, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" Right? And that's because these Edomites do not want this truth to get out, man. So, the Israelites already, the prophets, man, are already hated because we're speaking out against the devil and his system. All right, but then when these celebrities go out and do that, man, hey, they're going against the grain, man. All right, because they took a blood oath when they sold their soul unto this devil to do his bidding, and now that you're seeing, them come out and speak out, man. You're starting to see the hammer come down on these people, man. All right, like I said, man, Nick Cannon being fired for telling the truth, man, is just one of many examples that show you Esau does not want you to speak this truth, man. All right, he does not want this truth to come out, man. All right, and they're quick to throw that anti-Semitic rhetoric, out there every time you speak against the Ish people over there in Atlanta, Israel, man. All right, because they know for a fact that they can't hide behind that title forever, man. All right, because the Lord is waking everybody up to the fact that this man is the devil, man. All right, and so because they're being exposed, man, they have to do major damage control to keep that lie perpetuated, man. And firing Nick Cannon, coming down hard on Deshaun Jackson and anybody else that's of that in that celebrity world that comes out and speaks on the truth, man. All right, they bring the hammer down on those people quick, man, and they either uh, uh, cop out and apologize like Nick Cannon did, or they either get put on the shelf, man. All right, and as you're seeing, man, the more and more that this truth, evolves, comes out. All right, the more and more it's gonna force this devil to come down upon the prophets, man. Because hey, we're shaking things up, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And like I said, the curses that are upon our people, man, is showing that those kites over there are not the true children of Israel, man. All right, there's so many prophecies that prove that we are the children of Israel. So when these celebrities come out and say this, man, they're just doing nothing but confirming the word and the proof of that. Because like I said, it's easy to see that those men are not the true prophet. It's like are not the true people of Israel, man. All right, over there in the land of Israel, the Ish people. You know, I don't want to call them for who they claim to be, man. Because YouTube will probably take the video down, but you know who I'm talking about, man. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28:45. It says, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hast hearkened not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and statutes which he commanded thee." All right, and when you go into the whole curses of Deuteronomy 28 verse 15 on down to the end of the chapter, those are the signs to show you who the Israelites are, man. And when you go into these, that's what is riddling so-called Negroid and Native Americans to this day, man. All right, our people have not been able to escape these curses that this chapter personifies, man. All right, verse 46 says, "And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever." All right, and so that's the telltale sign to show who are the Israelites in these last days, man. All right, and as you go over there and look at the Ish people, none of these curses fit them, man. Okay, because as we know, they're only even in that land of Israel because they obtained it through the Balfour Declaration, man. All right, they placed themselves in that land, man. When we know the scriptures tell you of the prophecy that the Lord was going to personally put His people back in that land, man. Not with a signed document on no damn plane ride, man. Okay, so that's proof to show you that those people are imposters, man. All right, and it's written all throughout the scriptures about how this man, so-called white man, is the devil, man. All right, and he successfully hid himself behind that title, and nobody has questioned that because he's destroyed our people to even have common sense to even think on anything like that, man. All right. But like I said, those men are imposters, and the proof of that, Revelation 2:9, it says, "I know thy works and tribulation and poverty." All right. Now this first sentence shows you that this is an automatic cut against those people over there, man, because it says that the Lord knows our works, our tribulation and poverty. And as we know, the Ish people, they're the wealthiest nation on the earth, man, and they still receive reparations until this day, man. So how are they in tribulation and poverty, man? When they're over there living good in that land, man. Okay, so that's strike number one, and it says, "But thou art rich." And how are we rich, even though we're on the bottom over here in America, man, and all throughout the world where we're scattered because of our history, man, of our heritage, of our birthright, man. All right, because as we know, man, hey, being an Israelite, man, all right, being a prince of the power. All right, we have great things that we're going to inherit when we get into the kingdom of heaven. Lord willing, we be of the elect, first and foremost. But all of Israel as a whole is going to be rich, because we all are going to inherit the birthright, man. We all going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, you know, and everything that entails with it, man. So that's why we're rich, man. And that richness is talking about spirit, not carnal riches, man. Okay, but these devils, they're carnally rich, man. All right, because they have all the money in the world, they control everything, man. All right. It says, "I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." Man. Who has been the one that's saying that they are the real Jews, man? All right, it's not those people over there, man. It's not us, man, because we came over here, man, Hey, we were called Negro, we were called Latinos, Native Americans, Jigaboos, Fix, Uncle Tomahawks, you name it, man. We had all different type of bywords and proverbs over here, man. But now you're seeing our people wake up, and we know who are the real Jews, man, because we know that Jew is just short for Judah, one of the 12 tribes, man. All right, showing you that our people are waking up, man. But it says that they are the synagogue of Satan, man. All right, because we know that Amalek, he is the chief tribe of Esau, man, the Edomites. All right, they're masquerading like they're the true people of Israel, man, but they're not, man. They're the devil, man, the synagogue of Satan. All right, but if you come out and speak this, all right, you will be demonized, man. And as you see, these celebrities that do that, man, all right, hey, they're pretty much publicly hung, you know, in the eyes for everybody to see, you know. And Nick Cannon is just one of many examples, man. All right, because there's been a plethora of celebrities that came out and said something on the truth, and look what happened to them, man. Okay, because these devils want this lie to continue to be perpetuated because they don't want our people to wake up, man. All right, but that just shows you who the devil is, man. Okay, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where who is he? And who, like I mentioned earlier, who is the one that's in control of all the money in the world? Who runs everything in the world? Is these Edomites, man. Mainly Amalek. Okay, the 1%, man. All right, they are the ruling power of the earth right now, man. All right. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where who is he? And this devil has went and whitewashed everything through iconoclasm, and pretty much made everybody think that the so-called white man, that he's the most high, he's the son, you know, he's all the prominent people in the Bible, they try to say, hey, Moses was white, you know, that King David was white, King Solomon, everybody in the scriptures, man. Those are the judges, man. They try to say all of them are so-called white men, but in all actuality, they're Israelites, man. They're so-called black, you know. So that's showing you that, hey, they're the devil, because that's what the word devil means, is deceiver, and he's deceived the whole world into thinking that they're the real Jews, man. All right, which we know they're not. Okay, they're the devil. All right, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, and we know that, hey, that as we can see, man, hey, that deception is wearing off as we speak, man, because this truth is breaking down all these strongholds that Esau has put up to try to keep that lie going, man. But the Lord, His Spirit, He's the one that rules in the kingdom of men. Hey, so His Spirit is overpowering this devil and all his witchcraft, man. Okay, and since we fell away, when we came over here in slavery, he was able to get away with that lie, man. But since we're in the last days, man, we're at the end, and the Lord is waking up His people, and we're coming back to our heritage, man. And that devil is being revealed, man. That man of sin is being revealed, the son of perdition, which is the so-called white man. All right, he's the son of destruction, man. Okay, because that's what perdition goes back to, the man of sin, man. All right, he's the devil. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's the proof of that, man, because as you go back to this Nick Cannon situation, you had Charlemagne the God, come out and speak on, pretty much showing you that, the Ish people, showing you that they have the power, you know, which then confirms Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. They have the power to pretty much condemn anybody that comes out and speaks against this truth, man. All right, and like I said, when you in that celebrity world and you come out and speak against those people over there, man, you get publicly chastised, man. All right, look what happened to Ice Cube, man. Earlier this month. You know, look what happened to So you see what happened to Karen. Look what happened to Deshaun Jackson, and the list goes on and on, man. Because these celebrities are starting to see that this truth is what it is, man. This is the truth, man. All right, and these devils are afraid because they see that our people are waking up, man. All right, so that lie that they're showing you that they're not God. They're not a God, man. All right, they're the devil, man. They're liars, man. All right, but that lie's wearing off at the end of the day, man. 2 Peter 3:1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you and both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance. And that's what the Lord has done, to His people, man. Because hey, our people are coming back to who we are as a as a nationality, as a heritage, man. All right, we are Israelites, man. We are not black, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We go back to the 12 tribes of Israel, wherever you hail from on your respective tribe, man. All right, but the Lord is stirring that spirit back in us, man, and He's waking us up, man. You know, and it's gonna be certain levels that people wake up to, man. Like I said, man, these celebrities, man, we know they're not gonna come fully into the truth, but the Lord will give them the spirit to realize who they are, man. Because at the end of the day, they already sold their souls, so they're sealed for that destruction. But at the end of the day, man, they're still Israelites, man. They still gonna wake up to the fact of who they are, man. All right. It says, precept real quick. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh Shem Yahushua entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them. And that's what you're seeing happening, man. All right, because at one point, our people didn't know anything about being Israelites, man. All right, we were completely in a dead state as you read when you go up to verse 8. So we didn't know who we were as a people. We didn't know who was the God we worship or nothing, man. All right, we were totally in a dead state, man, and doing what Esau pretty much gave us, which was black culture, man. But after that 350-year period, man, all right, the spirit came back down into this earth again, starting with our elder high priest uh Slacky. I just went blank for a second. Abba Bivens, you know, and through him, hey, this word has came back out, man. All right, and you're seeing our people starting to stand upon their feet, and great fear is falling upon our enemies because they seeing that we're waking up as a people, and they understand that when with this happening, man, hey, they don't have long left of their kingdom, man, because the Lord is about to return and redeem His people, and we know that upon Him doing that, man, all right, that's the end of their kingdom, man, because we know that two kingdoms cannot stand at the same time, man. And so these devils, are trying their hardest to try to fight against this to keep our people asleep, man, but it's not working, all right, because they know in order for them to stay in power, man, they got to keep our people in that dead state to keep them separated from our power, man, which is not going to continue to happen, man, forever, all right. This is proof. This is Judith chapter 5, verse 17. And whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered because the power that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which He appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captive into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their power was cast into the ground, and the cities were taken by the enemies. All right, so these devils and the rest of the heathen understand that, when we're at one with our power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, when we're following His law, statutes, commandments, all right, the Lord has that hedge of protection around us, man, and we're pretty much untouchable. But when we begin to sin against our power, man, and we pretty much start to follow in the way of these other gods, man. All right, the Lord takes away that protection, and He allows our enemies to come down upon us, which is why we're in the state that we're in now, man. And the more and more that they continue to keep us in this state, man, the more we will stay, destroyed, man. But like I said, when the Lord, he's putting the spirit on His people now, man. Hey, we're waking up out of that death state. We're coming back to our true heritage, which is the law, statutes, commandments, man. And that in turn is bringing us closer to our power, man. Okay, and the Lord is doing all this because, hey, it's time for the nation of Israel to stand upon their feet, and He's gonna give us the kingdom that He promised us, man. All right, starting with the covenant that He made with our forefather Abraham, which was passed down to Isaac, then Jacob, man. All right, we're about to receive our inheritance finally, man. All right, this punishment that the Lord He put us in, man, is almost over, man. All right, and these devils are terrified of that, man, because they know when we get into the kingdom, they ask us to go into that into slavery as well, man. All right, everything they've done unto us, man, will be done unto them, twofold, man. All right, and they fear that with everything in their being, man, because they know the Lord is going to fuck them up. Excuse my French, man. Okay, but this is Baruch chapter 2, verse 28. It says, "As they spake of by the servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, if you will not hear my voice, surely this great multitude shall be turned to a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. And that's exactly why we're all over the world, man. Because when we were brought up to the different the different slaveries, our people were put on the different slave ships, and we were scattered throughout all the four corners of the earth, man. Okay, for I knew that they will not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I give them a heart and ears to hear. And that's what the Lord has done, man. All right, our people are waking up, calling upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, coming back to their heritage, knowing that we're Israelites, man. All right, and the Lord says that He's hearing them, He's hearing us, man. Okay, He's hearing those cries that we're crying out to Him to bring this devil down, man, to deliver us from this sinful kingdom, man. It says, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the ways of their father which sinned before the Lord. And that's what's happening, man. All right, we're forsaking this wicked way of life, man, and coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and pretty much, you know, uh, uh, begging the Lord to come deliver us, man. All right, and we know with us waking up, man, this devil's gonna come down hard upon us, man. But that's the trial that we have to face, man. Because as we know, when Yahweh Shah walked the earth, man, that that was in the time of the Roman captivity, man. All right, those Edomites, you know, they were over us at that time, man. And Yahweh Shah pretty much caught hell. He caught a lot of hell, man. All right, as we know, the servant is not greater than the master. So hey, we're gonna catch that same hell too, but it's all gonna be worth it, because that's us fighting for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, proving to you that that's the true name, because hey, you got all these people out here, calling on the name of Jesus, and they're not getting any flack for that, showing you that Jesus is not the name of the Heavenly Father, man. It's like Jesus is not the name of the Son, man. Okay, the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, are the true names, and hey, they're being praised all throughout the four corners of the earth, because the Lord is waking His people up, man. All right, so just as Nick Cannon, came out and spoke this truth. All right, and he's been torn apart in the media, man. The same thing is gonna happen to the Lord's prophets, man. But in the end, unlike with Nick Cannon, man, the Lord is gonna protect us, you know, because we were sincerely seeking Him, man. All right, these celebrities, man, as more and more of them, begin to come out and speak on this truth, you're gonna see Esau bring the hammer on them, man. But like I said, the difference between them and us is that, the Lord, he's gonna fight for us, man. All right, you celebrities chose who you was gonna worship, man. And y'all chose Satan, so hey, we already know what's gonna happen to y'all, man. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. But it just further confirms, man, that this truth is out here, man. There's no more denying it, man. So with that, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makakadash. Double honor to my apostle, Ezra Great Millstone, who taught me the truth and that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.